How's it going, guys? Just back here again with some more Historic Brawl, particularly more Rat Tribal. We're doing a more traditional build of Rat Tribal today. Traditional build of Rat Tribal tend to be Rat Colony decks. Rat Colony, just really good. Our new King Lord Skitterix is probably not as good as the other 3-mana Rat Lord. God, what's the name? Karumonix, something like that. But he is a good rat. Like, he does good rat things. He's graveyard removal, he's building an army of rats every turn. Like, if you run out of gas, and for some reason Karumonix did not hit any rats when he entered the battlefield, this is the most rat value you're gonna get. So I decided that we'll do a part 2, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that one. We will attack. See if we can get him to trade off. I don't think they will, but a bit too early for that. Okay. Next turn we play more rats. Ooh, Shadowfax. Whenever Shadowfax is attacked, you may put a creature from with lesser power onto the battlefield. Immersion Predator only has lesser power if you consider that a technicality. Come on now. The 3/3 dragon, this graveyard hate, and grows bigger as you eat things from the graveyard. Like, that is hardly weaker than the Lord of Horses, but I suppose rules is rules, and the rules say numbers all that matters. How dare you? Sacrifice another creature, gains indestructible. So we can't really do anything about that. Just play more rats. Rats are big enough to take down a dragon now, so I guess we try to race? Is this what the proper rat player should be doing? Shadowfax? Yeah, you've done the dirty work, Shadowfax. You can let it rest now. Riss Liberated Primeval is here. Does dragon things. Ew. That's bad. It's not bad enough that we can leverage it into a victory, but it is bad. Hmm. So I think they all have Ward 2. Yeah, so we need all 5 mana to get rid of a dragon next turn. Which is probably a bad thing. Ouch. Take 5. I get it. I think we're gonna need... So we pay the ward. Auto ward. Fair enough. I didn't want to lose 2 life anyways. We equip up our boy. Boy makes a rat. He eats the Shadow Fax. And I think this means our opponent has to block. And they still die. There you go. The rats have taken on the mightiest mythical creature and walked away victorious. Great success. Honestly, I kind of expected to some degree. I was a little bit worried there that things had spiraled out of control far enough that I had lost what should be a pretty easy aggro game, but we came together there at the end. I mean, that's the power of Relentless Rats, right? Like, it is more damage, hypothetically, than it is practically on the board, right? Like, as long as you can top deck another rat, you have a good shot at getting in the kill. Of adding up enough damage to do the job. About to say, I've done Rat Colony before, but I haven't done it in a while, so I don't think it's a bad addition to the channel every once in a while, but I do think that it's a one-trick pony type of deck, right? Like, you've seen Rat Colony do Rat Colony things, you've seen it before, right? And that's as far as it goes, really. Although, like, I say that, there are some interesting tech that's been added over the course of the deck's lifespan. Like, there's a new rat that is from Wild Veldrin. It's another rare rat, and it says whenever it dies, create a number of rats equal to equal to the number of damage dealt this turn. You can really get some good rat colony synergy with it, right? Because you swing in with a bunch, and your opponent is forced to block. Like, they might not necessarily block the one that needs to die, but you can sacrifice it. Like, you can get around it dying, right? Like, that's a hoop that's easy enough to jump through. And like, if your rat colonies are 3/3s and you deal 6 damage in a turn, when it dies you make 6/1/1 rats. Like, that's I don't think he might be Ink Eyes. That's like an Ink Eyes trigger, right? You sacrifice a rat and get a number of rats equal to, well, in his case it's power, right? The power of the rat that's sacrificed, but in this case it would be the damage done. Oh. Listen, me and the rats are gonna die before we run out of cards. So Liliana will just Liliana. Like, that's her job. That's what she's gonna do. Nobody's stopping her. Or are we? Our opponent is imagining a game that's longer than I think it's going to be. Sacrifice.
One of your friends has to leave.
And let's deal some damage. And let's kill the non-dragons. Like, in theory, One Ring, Liliana the Veil should just get the job done. Like, I'm gonna draw more rats. There's no way we don't draw more rats. Our deck is chock full of the things. Ooh, is he our first Rat King? I guess he's our Rat King. Haste? What?
It's no fun when they hit back.
God, you're right, Liliana. You're right. I never knew somebody could be so right. Oh, take a rat. Take another rat. then a mana rock. Black. And then we'll get rid of a sliver. Have another rat. Huh. Can we get there? I hope we can. But we are bleeding. I don't know. The One Ring, it always has me on nerves, man. Like, it feels like it shouldn't. Is that just lethal? Yeah, no, that's just lethal. 12 plus 10 is lethal. Or is that first strike, not double strike? I think it's first strike, not double strike. If I hover, my opponent will know. It's first strike, not double strike. Okay. So they can't just swing in and kill me. We could, but it wouldn't kill me. We gotta draw something good. Okay. These are good things. Did that actually do it? Well, that's a good place to start. We are kind of dead, though. Do you have protection from black? You do. Well, that kind of ruins my game plan. Very neat stuff. Get rid of that. Marrow-Gnawer. That would have won us the game. Good. Oh, well, we still can win the game. Maybe. Cool. It's now... We sacrifice... Yeah. Can't fight that one that's dying. There were so many avenues where we could have actually done something fruitful with that turn, and we just didn't choose any of them, which is kind of sad. Like, we could have gone for... I guess poison would have been a ways off, but, like, we could have proliferated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if we could have gotten Yawgmoth down a turn earlier. We could have gotten our opponent to 8 poison? That's not bad. No, I guess all of our scenarios where we did things better were contingent upon drawing things in the proper order, right? Like, if we had drawn Naramar first, we would have just won. Because we would have had Menace. Well, we would have had to have... We had the 8 mana for it, so we would have had to draw on... We would have played Karumonix, and then played... Marrow-Gnawer, so the rats would have Menace and Fear. So they would need 2 black creatures that they didn't have. But our opponent is playing out their cards, you know, doing their thing. GG. We have one more chance to make the rats have a fair toll of it. Can we get a 2-3 or a 2-1? Or are we going to be a 1-2? 1-2s aren't bad in some circumstances, right? Like, something can come down early, block a 1 toughness creature, maybe get some value in, right? Against some early threats or some tokens. Like, there is value in that, I think. But we want the rats to do well, because when the rats do well, we do well. Have you heard of my rats, opponent? I have many of them, and they are numerous. Opponent is powering out of Irencrag. Very cool. Very cool. Let's slow down the Vorinclex. Like just a turn, maybe. He's a cool dude, don't get me wrong, but he's also has a bit of toughness that I don't wanna deal with. Yeah, this is the guy who's probably the better rat commander. Although Marrow-Gnawer is probably still just the best rat commander. They won't block. I don't believe they'll block. Yeah. Good. We can still win this. We just need to draw lands. Which is a problem our opponent doesn't share, unfortunately. Now we kind of want to draw lands and put down a Burnished Hart and maybe sit back and... You can't really block a Vorinclex because it is a... Have you seen my rats? I will take these rats. Thank you for your time. No block. So how did I have Menace? Oh, it was my rat, man. Rat Piper? Rude. They revealed Crater Hoof and wow. Good stuff, opponent. Good stuff. Land? What you love to see, honestly. Get swinging, rats. Neat. Yawgmoth of the other rat commander is very good with a rat colony shell because you can sacrifice the rat colony, which is a non-token creature, to Yawgmoth to ping down something, and then you can just can I take this? I think I can. Yeah, that's good. Good old Mildred? Apocalypse style? Who are you gonna have fight Shield of the Apocalypse? Because when she goes down, like, the rest of the house of cards tumbles. I was hoping to secure another win, but we've just got big green beatdowned. And honestly, I'm not disappointed with that. Like, big green beatdown, it's an archetype I stand, man. It is good. Glory to the big beast, because they deserve a stable footing in the format. Rude. They still have enough power to kill me, unfortunately. Yeah, GG on it. Well, if you like today's games and you want to see more content like this in the future, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.